And then once you get it, there's that vortex. You just don't want to get out. All right, broadcast guitar has begun. I'm Josh. It is Halloween week, which means it only makes sense to take a deep dive on the main theme song for Psycho by composer Bernard Herrmann. All right, the hot topics on this one. Although, a quick word on Bernard Herrmann. If you don't know him, check him out. Huge giant in the composer world. First film, Citizen Kane. Final film, Taxi Driver by a young Martin Scorsese. And in the 40 years in between, he did like 5 or 7 Hitchcock films. And he's kind of the king of eerie. The hot topics on this song, the Phrygian major scale. Oh, the terror. What a name for a scale. Hopefully we'll make that a little less frightening. The harmonic minor scale, that's where it comes from. We'll talk about that. The Busta Rhymes sample, probably your best bet for a level 1 version of the song, and the main theme part that I'm most concerned with when we analyze. And then lastly, what's up with the dread of half steps? If you checked out last year's deep dive on John Carpenter's theme for Halloween, a lot of half steps. There's a lot of dread in there. Let's figure out why. Here's how I like to play it. Go higher. Sure. Palm mute. All right. All right, so I'm going to bust out the whiteboard. Let's see what we got. Here's some notes. The theme for Psycho. The main part that I'm thinking about, the main part I want to talk about is this. That thing. Which is ultimately an F sharp to an E minor. See that at the top? F sharp to E minor. Now, let me make some sense of that. Let's start at good old B major. Whole step, half. Whole step, half. That's your major scale. B to B. Okay, B, whole step to C sharp. C sharp, whole step to D sharp. Half step to E. Whole step to F sharp. Whole step to G sharp. Whole step to A sharp. Remember, I am searching for a way to make the F sharp, to find a scale with the notes in an F sharp and the notes in an E minor. And I want that F sharp to feel like the 1. So I guess it would help to give you the notes that we're looking for. F sharp, A sharp, and C sharp is what you need for an F sharp. And then we head to an E, G, B. That's E minor. So we don't have that in B major. We do have that F sharp chord though. But we need to start moving around. We need to get to the B harmonic minor. So notice the 2 alterations we have to make. See, I wanted to show you the B major first because the better you know your major scale, everything becomes less frightening when you realize we're just going to flat a couple notes. So B is good, and we know we're going to end there. C sharp is good. Now we got to flat that 3rd note down to D. The E is good. The F sharp is good. Now we need to flat that 6 down to G, and we're not going to mess with that 7th note. That's the key feature. So there's our B harmonic minor. So right off the bat, you can see we've got everything we need right here. F sharp, A sharp, C sharp, and then we've got maybe a different color. E, G, B. However, I want to rearrange it so that the F sharp is in the first position, therefore creating a nice home base back to there. I don't like that. Let me get you a little more room. F sharp is 1. Flat 2 is G. It's going to be the exact same notes as that B harmonic minor. So I can just look above. The major third of F sharp is A sharp. The 4 of F sharp is B. The 5 of F sharp is C sharp. The flat 6 of F sharp is D. The flat 7 of F sharp is E. And we are back to F sharp. Now look right here. We've got what we need. F sharp, A sharp, C sharp. See that right here? And in red, we'll go E, G, B, E, G, B. So I'm thinking about the song in F Phrygian major. There's our theory. But now let's hit these hot topics and make it not so bad. So here's where I want to start with you guys so that you've got a level 1 version at all. And it's this, the Busta Rhymes. The Busta Rhymes groove, which hot topic? This one. So, not gonna lie, this one played a big influence on how I think about the song. I was a 90s kid. So let's listen to, so for me, Busta Rhymes goes. If you're unfamiliar with this one, here's the instrumental. He's like a little sharp. Okay, so here's your level 1 way to do it, is play an F sharp, and this is your pattern. So this is why we do the warm-up too. You want to know where to put the notes, what moment in time. It's very important in terms of the magic of why this is so funky. So your level 1 way, pull up the sample for Gimme Some More by Busta Rhymes, which he samples the main part, this thing. You can see that's quite a handful. So first just get warmed up. 1 E and, what do we got? 1 and 2 and 3 E and a. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a. Then E. 1 and 2 E and a 3 E and a. 1 and 2 E and a 3 E and a. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a. So you can see how important this guy is, hitting that there. So that's what I want you to think of for your level 1 way as you pick up your guitar this week and explore the dreadful side of Psycho. So here's your level 1 way of playing the main melody. A sharp. Remember, let's talk about this F sharp chord. F sharp, A sharp, and C sharp. So he really just kind of runs up the F sharp scale. A sharp, B, C sharp, B, A sharp. He does reach for that G sharp. F sharp, F, E. So notice, let me hit that again. A sharp, B, C sharp, walks back down, B, A sharp, G sharp, F sharp, F, E. So. Then E minor, E, F sharp, G, A, I'm going to go open B, G, F sharp, E. Check this out. And you can see how great it is to, even if you're not, I'll show you later on how to work that bass note in with it. However, you can hear there's just a lot there's a lot of cool suspension just being able to go. As you're searching for, your own horror themes this week. So there's your level 1 way to play that main theme. Palm mute, that's pizzicato, like to impersonate a pizzicato violin. And you can see there's some leaning out the window of that F sharp Phrygian, which would be F sharp Phrygian major, F sharp, G, A sharp, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G, A sharp, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp. You can see it here. It's got that dread kind of built in. Put some reverb on and mute the heck out of it with your palm here to impersonate, frightening strings. And now, let's say you want to put a little more chord in it. So I play the F sharp, that's why I wanted to find it here, but my pick is going to go. And now remember, I need an F. So I switch to that. Watch this. And now I just hit B and E to convey an E minor. You can hear how, at least with this version, it wants to resolve to that F sharp, make the F sharp feel like the 1. Now, what else can we do with it up here? I also kind of felt like I wanted to keep stacking. So remember, the notes in an F sharp are F sharp, A sharp, and C sharp, and the 3 notes in an E minor are E, G, and B. So I felt like I wanted to be able to strum a little more, and I could feel there's a G right there. So G, B, E, and there's an E right here. So what I could do is I could play like a real small sounding F sharp and then go like, when I want to get to that dark E minor, I've got lots more options there. So watch this. Okay, so that's just showing you, I want you guys to be able to spend some time with the tune. That melody, it just feels great. I listened to a couple interviews about Bernard. There's not many interviews of him actually talking. Beware, there's also a lot of like AI videos where clearly it's like a fake voice reading an interview that he said on paper. But it was interesting to hear Martin Scorsese talk about him because he said Bernard has this gift for like creating this vortex, creating these melodies that like never really resolve. And so you can feel, and he's like, and weirdly like you want them to let you go, but you also don't. So once you get into here, like I said, 2 chords, but I could just do it all day. And Busta Rhymes gets like 4 minutes of mileage just out of that. So let me show you that again. I start here, F sharp and A sharp. This is level 2 all the way. Open B. C sharp, I just gotta squeeze. B, A sharp, it's just waiting for me. So. G sharp, F sharp, F. Here's that half step. If you look for them enough, you're going to find those dreadful half steps. And then home free, because now I got the low E. Oops. see, I want to hit down on the bass note. So I'm going up, down, 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 up. And then once you get it, one more time. There's that vortex. You just don't want to get out. And now we could go to the F sharp, but let's go to a B minor major 7. Hey, Josh from Broadcast Guitar here. Hope you've been digging these videos. This is just the tip of the iceberg. If you'd like to access the full-length lessons, get the handwritten tabs, or better yet, participate in my live weekly classes, Q&A sessions, and special guest interviews, head on over to Broadcast Guitar's Patreon and start your free trial today. I look forward to working on some music with you.